This is a question in pre-calculus about an ellipse. I will complete the square to find the standard form of the ellipse and then all these different features. So let's see what it says. Put the equation in standard form, find the center, lines, contain major, minor axis, etc. So the first thing I'm going to do, I notice this is an ellipse because the number in front of x squared and the number in front of y squared are different, but they have the same sign, and so that's an ellipse. So I'm going to put the x's together. I'll put x squared minus 2x, and then I'll put plus 4y squared minus 24y. And I'm going to put the minus 5 on the other side. I'll subtract 5 from both sides. Now, with x squared minus 2x, there's just 1 in front of x squared, so I don't have to factor anything out. Half of negative 2 is negative 1, so I've got x minus 1 squared, and then negative 1 squared is 1, so I add 1 there. And if I add 1 there, I have to add 1 to the other side. Now with 4y squared minus 24y, I've got that 4 in front of the y squared, so I want to factor it out, 4. 4y squared divided by 4 is y squared, minus 24 divided by 4 is 6y. So see, I just factored a 4 out. Oops, I put that parentheses too close. There. So half of negative 6 is negative 3. So I know this is plus. I have to bring the 4 down. And I have y minus 3 squared. And then negative 3 squared is positive 9. And now I don't add positive 9 to this side. I have to do 4 times 9 plus 36. So 36 plus 1 is 37, minus 5 is 32. So this is what I have so far. And then I'm going to divide by 32 because I know with an ellipse it equals 1. So I divide this term by 32, and this term by 32, and this term by 32. So now I have equals 1, which I need for an ellipse. This one just stays just as it is. Plus. Now I don't want this 4 here, I just want 1. So 4 divided by 4 is 1, and I have to, if I divide the top by 4, I divide the bottom by 4. So on top it's just y minus 3 squared because 4 divided by 4 is 1. 32 divided by 4 is 8. And there's my standard form of the ellipse equation. Now it wants the center. Center, x minus h squared, so it's 1 comma y minus k squared, 3. That's the center. Now notice what's under x is bigger. That means this is a horizontal ellipse. That means, here's the center at 1, 3. It means that the vertex and the foci, the vertices and foci, are going to run across a horizontal line, and it's going to be y equals 3. So the major axis is this line y equals 3. And the minor is a line x equals 1. So if it was an ellipse like this, the minor would be with the x value, and the major would be with the x value, and the minor would be with the y value. So that's the minor axis and major axis across those lines. And I know that the vertices and the foci are across the major axis. So it's going to be 3 is, this is the vertices. I'm going to stay in that place where the y is, so 3, major axis. And then it's going to be a is square root of 32, because that's a squared. It's underneath is a squared. That's b squared, so b equals the square root of 8. Well, 32 is 16 times 2. Square root of 16 is 4, so a equals 4 square root of 2. B equals 8 is 4 times 2. Square root of 4 is 2. I pull that out, 2 square root of 2. I'll find C in a moment. So the vertices are starting at here, and the x value is 1, and plus or minus a. So plus or minus 4 square root of 2. 1 plus or minus 4 square root 2. And then the foci, I'm going to need to find C. I don't have that yet. But I have the minor axis endpoints on this kind of ellipse are going to be above and below the center. So it's going to be 1, comma 3 plus or minus 2 square root of 2. So once I've identified if the ellipse is horizontal or vertical, then I can easily find what I'm adding the A and B to for the vertices and the minor axis endpoints. And the foci are going to be along this line again. So I'm going to have to add whatever C is to 1, but I don't know what C is yet. C squared equals A squared, which is 32, minus B squared, which is 8. 32 minus 8 is 24. C is the square root of 24. 24 is 6 times 4. Square root of 4 is 2, equals 2, square root of 6. So that's simplified. So the foci are going to be at 1 plus or minus 2 square root of 6, comma 3. So the foci are, these are the vertices, and these are the foci, a little bit closer to the center. And what else? Did it ask for anything else? Foci. And the eccentricity. Eccentricity is just equal to C over A, which is 2 square root of 6 divided by A I found was 4, square root of 2. 2 goes into 2 once, 2 goes into 4 twice. So this is square root of 6 over 2 square root of 2. You can just put it in a calculator and find the number, but sometimes I like to simplify it. Square root of 6 is square root of 2 times square root of 3 divided by 2, square root of 2. Square root of 2 cancel. It's square root of 3 over 2. And if you put that into your calculator, or you could have put this into the calculator, and you might remember this from trigonometry, it's approximately 0.866. So that means when it's close to 1, it's looking really elongated. When it's close to 0, it looks more like a circle. So I think I found everything here. Standard form, check. I've got this as the standard form. X minus 1 squared over 32 plus 4 times y minus 3 squared over 32 equals, oh, I'm sorry. It's x minus 1 squared over 32 plus y minus 3 squared over 8 equals 1. That's the standard form. And then I found the center, the lines that contain the major and minor axis, the vertices, the endpoints of the minor axis, the foci, I found it, and the eccentricity. I got the eccentricity right here. So I found everything, and it all starts with completing the square.